Welcome to the GoPro Cup Series here at Daytona for the Sunoco 400, the final race of the round of 9 to see which 6 drivers will move on to the Charlotte Roval to start the round of 6. This will be an interesting race. I hope you guys enjoy it. We got 3 other guys here with me. We got Jack and Chris like always, and we got Connor DeCosta with us now. Welcome, Connor. Welcome everybody else.
Thank you.
Fresh
Good
meat.
to be here.
Fresh.
Oh god.
So
Alright.
this will definitely be a fun race.
Around these parts, just cooking meat, then putting bread and make a roast beef sandwich. It's pretty good. And maybe put some ketchup on it, but you know, you can do you.
Okay.
So
like Billy said, it is the last race of the round, so let's go ahead and take a look at the points coming in. So obviously,
you'll see on your screen.
Brian Lilly has been locked in. And Drake Gozen and Blaze McKinney, they're also marked in blue because they too are also locked in. So Jackson Steiner 34 points above, Chris Lilly 16, Kazola 8, and then below the cut line Ethan Lara 8 below, and Will Rivera 9 below, and then Nathan Inman pretty much winning in for him.
He starts in the
He
pole.
has to win or he's out. And wow, he starts on the pole, so he's 24 points below the line, so he's got to be
I mean, he doesn't have to win, but he's got to hope some of those guys up there wreck or something happens to him.
I would say for the most part he's in a
miracle.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, you never know. It's Daytona.
Anything can happen at this track.
Yeah.
So let's go trackside and get the command.
Yeah. Let's get that going here.
The old Alaska Thunder one.
Drivers, start your engines!
There's your command as the cars are going to roll off here at Daytona. Last time we were here, we were under the lights, and Nick Hagee won that race. And then the race before that here at Daytona, Chris Lilly, who is in the playoffs currently, won that Daytona 500. So still got some guys in here that want to try to win another Daytona race this season. And Brian Lilly, who is already locked into the next round, won here at the road course portion of the track. He starts on the outside pole in that 93 car, so he really doesn't have to race for anything.
That was his first career win.
Yeah, and he's already up here racing for a championship once again.
After basically just not the only thing he had to his name was a championship. He didn't have a win yet, and it was just a rough road for him. But that was his first career actual race win. So
he got a second one at Armory Digital.
So he's
so he does know how to race at plate tracks. I don't think this game likes it very much though.
Yeah, sometimes when I have to just pop out here and then go back in and it fixes it. So
a lot of guys, they're gonna have to be racing pretty hard. I think the 53 is a definite guy to keep an eye out for. He took a huge descent. He went from the points lead at the start of this round to all the way to 5th, and only 16 points above the line. It's not really that much of a cushion, so he needs.
Don't forget though, if you take away those 15 bonus points he did get, he's only 1 point above the line. So every point matters.
Yeah. And Ethan Lara, we talked about him. He won the regular season championship, and he's just hanging on as well. He's actually below the cut line.
He's 1 point behind, or no, he's 8 below the cut line. He's 1 point ahead of that.
So he's gonna have to race hard here. It's gonna be an interesting race. All these different stories, and it'll be fun to see how it all plays out here. 60 laps at Daytona. The cars are coming off turn number 4, and the pace car's about to pull off, and we're gonna get racing.
I thought we were doing 50, but I guess we're doing 60.
Okay, the 74 looks like he's having a problem. He's trying to get to pit road, I think.
And they're about to go green.
They're gonna go through green 3 wide.
Here we go.
Green flag is in the air at Daytona, and they're gonna have to scatter. They're all scattering to get around the slow 74 car. But we go green, and they all made it through except the 7 and oh, they wrecked.
Oh, 74
spun.
74 around, but they're not gonna throw the caution. They're gonna give him time to get out of the way.
He might just get towed. Yeah, he's gonna get teleported back to his pit box, and we stay green. So
some cars are gonna be off the pace here early, but we're probably gonna see a caution eventually here soon. So these guys are gonna have a chance to catch back up.
For the 74
definitely one of the most interesting starts.
Yeah, Bergensmith. He ran well last week.
He blows up.
Already 3 wide for the lead. Jared Bokanowski in the 36 Craftsman Ford Mustang to the lead as we're 3 by 3.
The difference between this track and the other 2 tracks we were at, which were Armory Digital and Talladega, is that there's not as much space.
Oh
You
yeah,
can really only
this
fit
is a
3
lot
wide. You
tighter of a
cannot-
racetrack. Already another move for the lead. That is Mason Tyler up on the inside.
Anyone can win this race.
Anyone.
If you're all the way in the back. So
36 has
gotta
no help.
Be smart about it.
We're 3 wide
Willie's
again.
McKinney is all the way back, and
Chris Lilly, I think
Sorry,
that's on
locked in
the outside. Yeah, that is. But he should be able to hang on to the draft for now. Which
Johnny
is really
Howell
good.
shooting in the middle.
Trying to migrate to the bottom.
I think that's what everyone's trying to get done in the end is just.
Oh,
get to the
contact!
bottom.
Oh, well, was it? Oh, there they go. Oh, the 97, the 47.
87 gets around.
53's
94 gets
involved.
around.
53's around. Doesn't look like he has that much damage.
Oh, he just got clipped there at the end.
Almost
That got clipped.
more
He
than-
got nailed at the end. 53 may have
I
to
don't
go to the
think he got
garage.
hit.
He's stuck on the banking. That left rear tire is destroyed.
The front left of the 10 or the
I
7.
don't know.
Excuse me.
Yeah, early problems for Chris Lilly.
That's a little hard to tell right there.
He's going to go back to the pits, get that thing fixed. Will he be able to get back out there before he gets lapped?
I'd imagine so. It didn't seem like it was that bad of a hit.
He just
Yeah,
got
I didn't-
stuck on the apron.
He
couldn't
just
get
got
it
stuck
going.
on the apron. He got stuck in the banking.
The
Didn't really
47.
look like he got hit that hard either, and he just missed getting hit really hard by a passing car. So
47
Yeah,
also.
That was the 7 car there. He went really hard into his left rear, and it just wasn't really.
Yeah, destroyed the
Look
front
at all
end of
that-
the 7 car.
it was gone. So
it's
I
not-
don't
it's
know.
not- it's not
If
gonna
he
be-
does get caught down a lap, he's going to be racing pretty hard because he wants to get as many points as he
He was
possibly
trying to
can, 'cause
avoid
his
it.
position still matters.
Just caught the back end of the 53.
Just
That
barely.
could have been a lot worse.
Oh, yeah.
I
think
thought he
he's-
missed it, but I didn't see it. I guess he did hit him because yeah, you see the big front.
Had a whole
He's-
lot of
he's
those
kinda
guys that got checked up there.
exposed.
Chris.
Yeah, the front left of his car is
Oh
torn
yeah,
up.
destroyed. He had to bring it to the pits. I think he took it to the garage. The left front suspension's probably gone. Yeah, he's going to the garage. Early problems for the 7 of Cameron Lara. And Mason Tyler, your leader, will bring him down pit road. Not everybody pits though, I don't think. I think some guys did stay out. Actually, never mind.
No,
So
everyone came down pit road. That seems to be a trend at these races.
Mason Tyler,
Oh, we have a stack up on pit road almost.
the
A lot
leader,
of
did
guys.
not get a good stop. He's taking tires. All these guys take no tires. And Nate Polite will lead us out at pit road with Preston Cope 2nd, Matthew Dutcher 3rd, Ryan Bogey 4th, and Brian Lilly 5th. Everybody's still trying to get to the pit stall contact between the
there we go.
98.
There goes the.
There's Chris
Yeah,
Lilly. He's going to be a lap
Held
down,
onto
though.
it just barely.
I believe Chris Lilly is going to be a lap down after that.
I am not sure. We'll have
Yeah,
to see.
he already is a
Steph-
lap down. That's a big problem for him. But he's lucky because the 47 who was below the cut line, who could have passed him in the points, he got involved in that wreck.
Yeah, he's
The-
pretty
the
lucky. So
98
now he just has to hope that the 00 and the who else was it? That was below the 44 also have
44
bad days.
and
00. If they have bad days, the 53 should be okay, but you never know what happens here. The 00 hasn't had the worst race ever. He did start on the pole. He dropped back to 10th, but still in a good spot.
And that pit
Oh,
stop
he's up
by
to 8th now.
Tyler drops him all the way back down to 10th.
Yeah, so pit stops were interesting. We're going to have Nate Polite out front. I think he was in the top 10 before that caution, but I mean, it's early. So you don't really need the
it
track
doesn't
position right
now
now.
because the 53 is a lap car, will he go to that front of the field?
No. He's
No,
going to have to really hope that he gets some luck to get that lap back. I mean, it's a long race, but we know how hard it is to get these laps back. So,
Yeah, because it's such a huge
like
track.
I said,
Although even if there is a quick caution, he is the only car a lap down.
yeah.
It doesn't matter. He has to take the wave around.
Yeah,
too.
there's no
Is there
free
no lucky
pass.
dog?
There's no free pass.
Noah Rivera, he was involved in that wreck, so I mean, Lily's not gonna be able to pass him on the track for position, but the 47's not gonna be running that well because he got pretty heavy front end damage, and he's below the cut line, so he could pass him in the points. And also the
Is that the 70 car that just come out?
Hmm?
Is that the 70 car that just came off of pit road?
let me see,
74, I believe.
yeah, 74. He's 3
Yeah,
laps down
74.
from that incident on the start.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was probably the worst possible time to have your engine blowing while coming to green. You're on the top lane. You're on the outside. You're trying to make it to pit road, but there's cars on the inside. Nothing you could really do there. Not his fault. The engine just died.
So Coming
At
back
least
to the
car
green.
lost power
We posted on
something.
Nathan
It wasn't-
Inman, rides in the 8th spot. We'll see what he can do there. The 23
wasn't
of
an
Gabe
engine failure
Cazzola.
because He would have wrecked and been out of it.
23 of Gabe
He's
Cazzola.
on the cut line.
He was almost involved in that wreck. He got turned and he saved it. But
He's on the cut
okay.
line right now, so.
yeah, Ethan Lara's
He's
back
pretty
there
lucky that he
in
got by.
14th. Then way back here we got some more playoff drivers. Blaze McKinney, who's already locked in, so he doesn't really have to race for anything, just in 29th. And then a lot of them riding back here. Gosland, who's locked in. Steiner and Lilly back here as well. Steiner was involved in that, so we'll see how that plays out. Green flag back in the air here at Daytona.
Brian Lilly, Drake Gosland, and Blaze McKinney, the only guys that don't really have anything to race for here. They're already locked in. They're just taking it easy. But
Here comes
I
Brian
don't know
Lilly.
about Brian Lilly, actually. He's up here at the front.
He's
He might
going to
try
work with his
race for the win
teammate.
Anyway.
He's working with his teammate down there on the inside. Nate Polite's a sitting duck.
That's how we see it at Daytona, pretty much. Leader can pull away, but then there'll be a sitting duck for the pack that's coming right behind them. And the advantage goes to the 28.
93 is going
no,
to take it to the
93.
inside. That beat up 59. I don't know how he got that damage. I don't think he was involved in that wreck, but
I think
He's
it was
out
the
there
pit road
racing.
incident.
I think it was with the 98 there on pit road.
yeah.
When they clipped each other on pit road, but that's nothing major at all.
Yeah, he's still out there racing for the lead. He had a stellar season last year, then comes into this season with high hopes, and it's just not worked out for him. He's had a terrible season compared to last season. He won 3 or 4
Three
races.
wins last season, but
He's going to the
just
lead.
barely missed the final 4. And I think that just missing the final 4 just started a bad string of momentum.
Got a mirror full of Nathan Inman. There's the 49 as well.
And
3
remember,
wide.
Nathan Inman is in a must-win situation up there, so keep an eye out.
0-0 to
3
the
wide.
inside.
Move there, back of the pack.
49 on the inside.
Contact.
Uh-oh.
Turn 3 is Calamity Corner here at Daytona. Every time we come here, you're always going to see a wreck there. It's just going to happen, and it already did.
It looks to be separated.
Yeah, right there in the middle, you got some
we
cars
saw
separated.
one before we even went green in that corner.
Yeah. The 36 also has right side damage. So we'll have to look out for that too. He's up here
I
racing
think
as well.
I think he was one of the guys that was just involved in that pit road incident. And they're 3x3x3. Look at this.
The whole pack here.
Look at this.
This is not going to be good going
Oh,
into
yeah.
turn 3.
This isn't going to be
Yeah,
good.
turn 3 is where it gets so tight. They're gonna have to be really careful here.
Contact.
There they go.
They make it
Contact
work.
with the 43.
That inside lane's got a train
But-
going.
Yeah, here we go into 4 now. This is where it can
3
get a
cars go
little
to the
dicey.
inside. They
The
leave out the
inside-
36 to dry.
And the 0-0 with the block. And the 36 is gonna get freight train here.
Here comes the
he might
89
actually
for the
get a
lead.
push now.
Like Blaze said there, that inside lane is moving, but it might end up haunting them on that turn 3 there, because there's people making blocks everywhere, and it just might end up turning one car around, and that'll do it.
3 wide for the lead.
41 on the inside. He won last week. Can he go back to back? 3
Frost
wide.
on the inside or in the middle.
They seem to calm down a little bit. That should probably be for the best. All these non-chase drivers, they're making their way up to the front. Brody Kupski out front, Caleb Faircloth in second, and then you have the
Ethan
3 car.
Lara trying to make a move back there.
He's trying to get back up through the front. He's going to go, he looked 3 wide behind Gabe Cazzola.
A lot of
I don't
these
think
guys
he
just
really would
fighting
have a
for
problem
the,
with that 23 wrecking either. I mean, he's racing with him for points, so I don't think he really would seem to have a problem with him wrecking.
When you're
Yeah.
racing for your chase life right now, it doesn't matter who wrecks. You just want to make sure that you survive, and that's what he's done so far. But it is still very early.
48 couldn't get down in
The
front of the
87
rookie.
Blaze, 87 to Blaze McKinney's moving up.
He's starting to work his way up there.
He might-
Contact right behind him.
He's already locked in, but he wants to get some redemption from last week.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's hungry for that win.
100%. He
Speaking
wants
of
to
that
get
60
that
car, we
redemption.
haven't seen him much this race. Where is he?
Yeah, well, the
There he
60
is.
car is the
He
guy
was involved
who,
in that wreck earlier.
The 60 car is the guy who gave the win pretty much to Brody Kupski. Blocked
not
Blaze
gaining
McKinney as he was
any-
coming to the line.
He's not gaining any friends right now.
Oh yeah, he never really
Absolutely
did.
not. And
been-
he might be losing the draft if he's not careful.
94's with him, the 47's with him. We got battle for the lead. Here
Meanwhile,
comes the
up front, we have a
43.
battle for the lead. It's Jelani Howell and
Ryan Bogey, who was on,
Ryan
actually started
Bogey
on the
was
pole
on-
in the Daytona 500.
Yeah.
3 wide for
hasn't
third.
really had a noteworthy season though for
Yeah.
Bogey. So. See what he can do.
Let's see where that 53 car is. He's way off the draft in that. Yeah, he's just gonna have to hang on here, and he's not gonna be able to make any positions up.
He off pace. He just doesn't have draft.
Yeah, he's just gonna
That's
have.
pretty much
He's
it.
really gonna have to hope that some of these playoff drivers wreck because he really can't hope on anything for himself. He's just gotta.
The 99 and the
some luck.
49 just went way high.
Yeah, it gets pretty. You get really tight up there in those bumps up in the top, all the way against the wall. And they're 3 wide again. They're starting to amp up the intensity right now. 3 by 3.
Bit of a reminder that this is our last plate race of the season. We'll be at Charlotte, the Roval for the next race to open up the round of 6, then Kansas, then ISN,
And then Homestead.
finale. So
Yeah.
this is our last restrictor plate race of the year.
And as Connor mentioned earlier, that 87 car is up to 3rd. But will he be able to hold off the 10 here? He's right behind him. No, he won't. Or will he? He did put the block on him.
Ooh, number contact back there.
Oh, there they go! Head on into the wall! It's the big one! It's everybody!
There goes the whole field.
Oh, that's the whole field!
Yeah, that's the whole
That's
field.
everybody! That's everyone! Oh,
literally
watch out!
Every playoff car you can name.
Holy cow.
That's everyone. The 88 up on his lid. Oh, we're still piling in.
Oh, they're still
The
wrecking.
93 barrel rolling.
Oh.
Oh! The 97.
People, sheesh.
23.
Oh, that's everybody. The 23 is
That's the whole
involved.
field.
The
I think
44
behind
is
the
involved.
Everyone behind the 1 wrecked, I think.
53 better
Because
not
it's
come
like
piling in
just-
here. This is what Chris Lilly needed.
Yeah, that's exactly what he
That's
wanted.
exactly what he needed.
Oh, that's
Oh,
literally the
man.
whole field, but like
That is
7
the
cars.
Whole field.
That's probably
There
the
were
biggest
5
wreck I've
cars.
ever seen
I
in my
told you I
life.
saw contact and it didn't
Holy
look like anybody was making it through there.
The 1 just
Oh.
made it, and then everyone else behind him died, pretty much.
81 was having a decent day. The 77 was up there. The 89. Drake Olsen was upside down.
Everything playing in the favor of the 53
Lucky
right
break
now.
for the. Oh, the 97's done. It looks like.
Yeah,
for heavy
97's
damage.
done. He's
Oh, he's
destroyed.
definitely done.
Yeah, he is completely
44's
destroyed.
got damage. The 23 has damage. All these chase drivers. The 47's got damage. But did
Yeah,
the
the
double
47
double zero make
That
it
will
through?
most likely be the end of it for the
Inman made it
47.
through though. Guys, Inman made it through.
No, he didn't make
Well,
it through.
right.
He does have damage. But
Yeah, but he's
But
he's
for the-
definitely
he's alive
fine
for
compared to
the
everybody
most
else.
part.
And we were just
I don't
talking
wanna
about
be
Ryan
lying,
Bogey
guys.
It's
Anything like that?
99.
destroyed.
that is the luckiest
believe.
thing that ever happened for the 53.
Yeah, we're gonna come to pit stops, and then we'll check out what happened. I don't know what happened there. I switched to the
happened-
other camera angle, and the 93 is going head on into the wall. He took a really hard hit. But it all started before that.
Even the drivers that may seem like they're out of this race, like with how much damage they have, they'll probably be finishing top 30, maybe even top 20.
Yeah, with how many cars are just
Yeah,
gone.
there's so many cars
Yeah.
with damage.
The
That's what so
94
many
got
fell.
damage in
I
that, and he
assume
was
they
way
probably
off
put
the
multiple
back of the
cars
draft.
down.
So many cars. That's everyone. Like I said, everyone behind the 1 just.
Yeah, everybody behind the one because you just have to focus on the one. That's just all you gotta do.
No, I'm just saying because he almost got
Somehow,
wrecked.
somehow the 94.
He almost got wrecked. You could legit go on board with him if you wanted.
94
Oh, contact! The 10 just goes.
contact.
Oh,
he
more
didn't make it through
contact!
Pit road. He didn't make it through pit road.
Oh, heavy rear end damage to the 1. But Chris Lilly's gonna stay out. He'll be at the. I mean, he's gonna
Heavy rear end
he's gonna get that lap back, but he's gonna be at the front of the field. Let's go back and check out what happened.
I don't know. We'll be able to stay at the front until the stage
I
break.
wouldn't even be surprised if it was the 6th.
I told you I saw contact back there. They were really dicey.
Well, that happens pretty much every corner almost. With the way these
Coming
guys
into
are racing so
What
close,
happened
and
here?
then-
Coming into turn 1.
It was behind.
Oh, the
him there. It looked
93.
like
No,
it
the
was
93 turned up. He got really tight.
Oh,
Got up
yeah.
in the 48. Then the 3.
It's
Got
chain
loose.
reaction. Chain
Look at the
reaction.
16. Just gets turned straight.
Three
And
was
watch,
the
the
16,
93
right,
almost had it
32
made it through,
right
and then
side.
look at this hit.
The 1 did get a little bit of
Oh,
right side.
wow.
Bam!
That was
Oh,
just
and
a
the 48.
bump, but then he hit the banking a little
Oh,
bit.
look at the 28. Look at all those guys on the bottom sliding through. Here comes
And
Ethan
look
Lara.
at the
Almost.
90 and the 9.
And
The
all these
99
guys.
Make contact.
have nowhere to go.
Oh!
Hard hits.
Let's
The
go back and look
32
at back here.
The 32 got hit driver's side.
There's
oh,
a
Ethan Lara
16.
did get damaged.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the 16. The 16's out here trying out for the
12
Olympics
just
at
come.
this point.
And then watch.
Boom!
Watch the 16 just nails the 12, goes up and over, the 16 up and over. Oh, the 12, that was
Oh, look at the
such-
93 got nailed.
Those were bad. Just barrel rolling everywhere,
as he got
nothing he
hit.
could do.
And then look at this hit by the 97 coming at Brian Lilly.
Sheesh.
Wow.
Yeah, 44's got damage.
Goes on even more
I hope
damage.
he's right after that. Goodness.
Was that driver's side?
No, that was right on his roof. He hit him right in the hood.
Yeah.
Right in the hood.
He was up and over. And
See, the
got hit in hood.
44 almost had it made through, then the 98 got loose under him and turned him up into the wall.
The 94 almost made it through, and then Reese Kupski just clips him.
Actually, he
goes
had it right
into
there, and then he,
98.
yeah.
He had it before the 9 and the 90 got loose too. They were trying to go low to get out of the way.
No, Reese Kupski got into his, clipped him a little bit there, and then he went right into the 98.
Just everyone-
Oh yeah, Reese Kupski right there. He nailed him, and then he couldn't save it.
That's a hard hit. Just
If he
nails
got
the front
past
of his
Reese
hood.
Kupski there, he might have avoided that wreck as a whole.
Yeah. Let's go on board with the 23 of Cazzola. He was right in the middle of this thing. All these cars just turning head onto the wall and nowhere to go. Brody
Anything
Kupski,
there.
Ryan Bogey,
Yeah,
Gabe
you can't see
Cazzola,
anything because of all
everybody.
that smoke. That's a good point.
He
Not really
thinks
much
he's
you can
all
do.
right here, and then he just got a hard
He
hit.
keeps
from
getting
behind.
hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good point though, Connor. You couldn't see anything with all that smoke in your.
I think there was just oil laid down in the track from all those beat up cars and they couldn't stop.
Yeah, definitely oil is a factor. Wow. You see the 53 back there again, just perfect situation for him.
Just everybody. That's the whole field except like 7 or 8 cars. That's insane. That's the biggest crash I've ever seen in my life.
That was basically the clash of
Dinoco's all mine.
Pretty much.
That's
See
48
what
said
happens.
Dinoco is all mine.
Look at all these guys. They're staying in the race though.
Did anyone DNF?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. The 45, the
Oh my
36, the
God.
77, the 99, the 93, the 16, the 81, the 12, and the 97, and the 7.
98.
Any playoff cars besides all the 97 is a playoff driver.
No
Yeah,
rear
he's the
bumper.
only playoff driver that DNF'd. The rest of them are probably beat up, but they're gonna hang in there.
Yeah, we'll
Like I
keep
said,
it
all
on
these
the
cars may look
97s.
good, but I mean, internally they're probably destroyed.
Wait
so.
a minute, the 53 dropped to the rear. Does that tell me he got the...
Wait,
the
did
one-
you just say all
No,
these
he's still
cars
a
look
lap
good?
down.
He's still a lap down, Chris.
God,
Wait,
There's
just
there's
take a
no
look
free
at the
pass. I'm
98.
sorry. Go ahead, Connor.
Just take a look at the 98. He has absolutely no rear bumper.
Yeah,
That's
that's
characteristic of everyone who wrecks in this game, pretty much.
Yeah.
yeah, the 46 doesn't have a rear bumper. I mean, I'm watching for the 00 right here. He didn't really have that much damage come through that wreck, and he's probably the fastest out of all these guys that wrecked.
He's been a survivor up here for sure.
As long as he survives this race, he should be
I would
okay.
expect some sort of checkups throughout the field, though.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on how much internal damage those guys got. Like I said, those cars may look decent, like they're like the 94, the 44, the 28. Their cars may look fixed, but we'll have to see what happens here on this restart. These top guys up here should be fine, but I mean, everybody
We
else.
still have a long way to go.
Oh,
in
yeah.
this race.
87 is definitely in position to get redemption from last week.
He's one of
So,
the fastest cars
he's in
out there
third-
right now.
Yeah.
For
he's-
now, we'll see what happens.
Coming into the restart zone, Jelani Howell and Colin Cope will lead us back to the green flag, and we're racing again here at Daytona. Everybody goes up to the
They
top
all
lane.
Fan out. Top
Will
lane.
we see another wreck?
I mean, it depends on if
Yes.
these guys, if we have a lot of slow cars and the field's only like 10 or 15 cars, then I don't think so.
I
But
think we will see another wreck.
I think we will, but I don't know. It depends on how big it is, how
Yeah,
small the field is.
And it really just depends on how these guys race each other here. We saw a lot of those guys try to go high on the start because they didn't think the 43 was fast, but he
42.
went high too. Now he's holding them all up.
42 of Colin Copes takes the lead off of that corner.
Here comes the 57, Preston Cope. He's still looking for that first win in JM1 Motorsports. He's got his team owner coming behind him in the one car. with that rear end damage we talked about coming on pit road.
All the 4 Jam1 cars are close together because Brody Kupski's far behind this pack.
Yeah, some of these guys are still hanging on, like the 9, the 23, but I think everybody behind that's not going to be
moving up.
hang on.
Everyone behind that little front group is pretty much destroyed, or at least has damage.
The 94 is
Yeah.
moving up the pack along with Reese Kupski.
Yeah, the 44's up there. I mean, if these guys can hook up a draft, they can maybe gain on this front pack. Here comes the 59 on the
They have
inside.
to be really smart about the way they race, though.
A lot of blocks in the back of the pack again.
I just heard water dripping in the background.
Sorry, I was
so it's like-
drinking something. Oh, the 09's driving the one up the track. He almost went to the inside of him there. Blaze McKinney back up to the front. The 41 of Brody Kupski was involved in that wreck, but he is back up here.
You mean to tell me the 09's still not over Dover or Denver?
3 wide.
kidding.
Cope gets shuffled out of line. And the 28, the 23, and the 44 look
3
they
wide.
might be able to hang on there with the pack.
Keep an eye on the 50 or the 43. He went 3 wide with these guys up front.
Oh,
Didn't
big
really
move
do
by the
much.
41 to the inside.
That
The
was
2
bold.
Fords hooked up on the top.
He made it work though. Here comes Dylan Fox. He hasn't really had that good of a season either, but he's running up front today. And the 1 is giving him a hell of a push on the bottom.
I think these guys should be able to last until the stage caution. Then we'll see. Maybe those guys can get more repairs and then maybe race with these guys. Because you only have about like 15 fast cars up here that are in a pack.
Went way low.
And fuel will not be a factor because of all the times they did pit during those cautions.
Yeah, for the stage, I
So,
don't think we're going to have. I mean, if we have a long
the
green flag run at
stage.
the end, then maybe. But we'll have to see.
Yeah, I just meant for now. Here comes Nick Hagee on the bottom.
Blaze McKinney is losing a lot of positions right now.
Yeah, once you get
Something
caught
must
up
be
on that
wrong with him.
outside lane.
It's pretty hard.
Oh,
Wonder
double
how-
zero. Made a
wonder-
move there.
Wonder how he'll race here because he's got 3 of his former teammates ahead of him.
Yeah, he probably wants to show him.
I'd be interested to see if any of these guys who were in that wreck have any
There
sort
are
of
other-
mechanical troubles.
Yeah,
Their
maybe
other
they'll blow an
teammate that
engine or
just went to
something,
the
or have a
lead,
tire go
Brody
down. We'll have
Kupski
to
in
see.
front.
41 trying to put a block in the 9, not going to happen. He has no help. 42 and the 9 are going to go to the front.
Oh, the 41 is gonna get sucked up right here.
9's going to go
But the
block
9
him.
went high.
I think he thinks he's going to get a run off the corner because that 59 was coming with a push. We'll see if it works for him if he gets that push up
He's gonna
top.
have to go low
59
here, but he took a
fast,
little bit too long.
The
Look at that
50
There you go.
fast right now. He's staying with the bottom lane.
Yeah, the bottom lane's definitely the faster lane. And the 44, we thought he maybe could have been off pace, but he is up here in this pack. He's doing a great job.
74 is a
74.
lap car, keep in mind.
Yeah, at 74, he is 2 laps
3
down or 3 laps
wide.
down.
He's still keeping up with the pack, and he's doing a good job with it.
Yeah, I mean, he ain't racing for anything, but he's certainly racing. Better than nothing. Got 2
Trying to get
JM1
his lap
cars
back.
hooked up behind the 09. Yeah, he could get those laps back if he gets a caution at the right time.
That's if he gets in
Or we're
front,
coming up
though.
to the stage break.
Yeah, 7 laps to go.
That is a big if on if he does get in the front, and he's making his way up there right now. But now here comes Preston Cope. He wants something to say about this. Ton of lead changes in this last green flag run.
Yeah, there's a lot of slower cars, a lot of faster cars. We got a separation between the packs here. Well, we don't really have a second pack. We have this big pack, and then there's just a string of cars just hanging on. The 90, the
All of them.
53, and the 88 are hanging on right now, working together.
I feel like they're maybe playing it safe to stay out of wrecks.
But I mean, I still
Well,
think that
sorry,
88 went
next
upside
play.
down. He's off pace, and the 53 is probably off
Yeah.
pace as well. Just a little bit. The 09 got shuffled out of line. 43's in the middle. Here comes Ethan Lauer. He might be able to take this race lead if he can hold off the 74. He's going to go up to the top. I don't know if that's going to... Yeah, that's not going to work for him. 3 wide again.
Oh, they're so tight. 3 by 3, they're so tight.
Preston Cope's going to be a sitting duck here. He's going to get caught really quick here by the 74. You guys might be thinking, oh, why is he
87 to
racing
1.
with these guys? I mean, he wants to get his lap back. He's going to shoot to the inside, and that's going to really mess up Preston Cope's momentum being up there on the top lane with no help.
And if he's able to stay in the front and maintain it to the state caution, he'll get his lap back. So he wants to be really smart about what he does.
Yeah, try to hold off Blaze McKinney and Jack
no,
Mitchell.
he'll get one of his last tracks. Now he's
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
just one
he's
of them.
3 laps
Just one
down.
of them. That leaves Mitchell on the bottom, but the 87's in position to make a block. Let's see what happens here.
Some other guys are gaining back on this pack. The 28, the 23, the 25, the 94, and the 3 are... These two guys are trying to hang on. I don't know if they'll be able to get back up there. We'll have to see. 3 wide
I think
again.
the stage.
Yeah, they're 3 wide again.
I think the stage caution will help those guys back there, though.
Yeah, they'll be able to get more
It'll help them
repairs.
for sure because the separation will be gone.
Oh, we got the lap car, the 48, the lapper. Oh boy, how are they gonna get around this?
Oh, this is gonna get really dicey because they're gonna try to split him 3 wide. That's gonna really help the bottom.
He's gonna go to the top and try to get it as
He's
far out of the way.
blocking 2 lanes at once.
Oh, we're almost 4 wide.
Oh goodness.
Oh, that just killed so many drivers' momentum. He blocked 2 lanes at once to let most of the inside.
That allowed for the other 2 guys to catch up to that pack.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're coming to the stage caution, so I don't think any of these guys are gonna be really get back up in the pack. But
Right now, the 87 being scored the leader.
He won this. Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah, I was about to mention that. So maybe he can go back to back. But here comes the 1 with the 9 and the 00. Yeah, he's gonna try to hold these guys off. He's actually going pretty quick out there. He's not really off the pace at all.
It's just gonna be 1 lap. Here comes the 9 on the bottom. Now we see a lot of those cars that got caught behind the 48 start to trickle in here.
Zach came trying to win the stage as we come to 2 to go. The 9 is down at the 42 and the 09.
He's in very good position at this point.
If the 74 just holds him off for 2 more laps, he gets his lap back.
1 of his laps back, but
Just
hey, it's better than nothing.
Really mean much,
His
but
lap back.
yeah.
Lap back.
Yeah, he's gonna try to do it. 59's coming, but we're 3 wide behind him.
3 wide. The 1 and the 87
74
were really
is gonna get
high
past
there.
here. Oh no,
That
59 doesn't have help.
Fast. I told you guys. He was making the top lane work, and now
he's using the lap car to his advantage.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's just pushing him.
He's using the push and the draft to get him out ahead of all these guys. The 1 and the 87, I think, are out of the race for the stage because they both went really high in that last corner. So.
But even then, the 74 was fast enough to get past all of these guys.
White flag.
He's got a fast car.
I mean, I don't think
he'll.
he'll.
Car. It's unfortunate that it blew up on the before we went to green.
59's gonna make the move though.
Solid contention to win.
Side by side up front.
Oh, they're all in front by themselves.
He is not want to give up his lap here.
It won't really matter. He'll still be multiple laps down. So.
And
he's down multiple laps.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. He's not gonna be able to hold him off here. Here comes the 41, the 43.
Here comes the whole field now. Or at
Can
least
anybody get past Zach Kane for the stage win? The 43 is there. Howell arcs it off the corner. We're gonna have a side-by-side finish.
Oh, maybe.
Coming to the line.
Maybe.
Came by a bumper.
No, the 59 just got him.
By a bumper.
Just bit him at the end. That was close.
43 would have got him.
That was another.
And also, some that's big there. Nathan Inman got, what, like 6 stage points there, so that'll help him as well. Being one of those drivers that are pretty deep in the points. Zola just missed out on a stage point.
There's a slow car up ahead of you guys, that field does. Oh no, never mind. Pace car is a slow car.
Rip the ticker.
Yeah, the ticker just died.
I believe you have 27 cars in the lead lap here.
Whatever.
When you think about that, that's pretty impressive considering the size of the wreck we had earlier in this race.
Yeah, and Blaze, this is the second finish in a row for the stage that we've had where it's been really close. Like we saw last race at Talladega, it was really close.
Only some cars pitted.
Pitted isn't a word.
Pit?
I think all those guys. Well, some of them are lapped down, some of them aren't. Actually, don't know who.
The 28's the only one, or the 48's the only one to lap down.
Okay, so this is interesting to see what these guys do.
Speaking of a lap down.
That
Chris, you're not
53
getting
is still a lap down. Yeah, I don't know. Some more guys are gonna come down pit road.
Let me see how many cars were involved in that wreck and were taken out of the race.
10.
Oh boy.
10
10
are out.
cars.
A good bit.
No, Rivera
Now don't forget,
Rivera retired.
that 53 had a 28-point gap, or 24-point gap. Over that 44. With the 44, I don't believe he got stage points.
No, he didn't. He ended up not getting any.
Yeah, that'll be a
He's in
little
sixth.
interesting, but it
Same
does
with the
not.
23.
It doesn't help the 53's case that he's running a lap down. I mean,
Yeah, he
a lot
can't.
of
He
those
can't
guys
gain
did wreck.
anything. The 00 also ended up going to pit road, so he'll be in the back. That'll hurt him.
So yeah, so the 53 not really out of the woods yet, but it definitely does help that a lot of the guys wrecked as well. Because he, even though he's not gaining position, he's still getting points.
Right.
The 43 gained a position there on pit road, so we'll have to see how long that lasts, or if he's able to hold him off.
74 is going to be back in third, even though he's 3 laps down, so he's going to be in the middle of things. So we'll see what happens here as we come back to the green flag. Stage 2 is underway. And maybe the 74, maybe he just wants to get out of these guys' way. I don't think he wants to be a factor in this, the way the race goes.
Yeah, he doesn't want to turn. He doesn't want to be the new Joseph Costello.
Yeah,
And I
he's
think
it's a respectful
Yeah,
move
it's
there. Oh, he's squeezing the 42 down, though.
Yeah, he squeezed. Ooh, a bit contact maybe.
Matthew Dutcher is silently having a decent race as well in the top 10. He was involved in that wreck.
yeah, Dutcher is just come on fire as of late. It's really unfortunate that it's too little, too late, because he was so far behind the
Yeah,
points.
43 has a big gap, but the 59 is going to get to him really quick here.
Here we go. This will be a nice little battle going on up front. But we've seen pretty much a battle all race long. The front pack has just changed leaders so many times.
Will we see more
That's
pit
Daytona
stops?
for you. Yeah, I think if it becomes a long green flag run, pit stops will become a factor.
Here comes McKinney to the inside. He's been one of the faster cars all day in that Ford Mustang. Sponsored by Ford Performance and Market Watch.
Again, he's locked in, so he's not really,
But
he just wants redemption from that last
yeah, Connors
wreck, but
mentioned it. Redemption, and he just wants that momentum going into the next round.
yeah, you never want to go into the next round on bad momentum.
44 stuck in the middle. Contact.
Oh, wow.
25 almost turned him there.
They definitely made contact.
44.
Yeah, 44 wants to stay out of trouble. It's the last thing he
51
needs.
taking the high side, but I don't think it's gonna work for him.
Wait,
Yeah.
51.
Wait, 51. You mean 59?
With 59.
Yeah. 3 wide for second. The 25 is aggressive right now. He made the move on 44.
Yeah, you just full trickle back now.
It's a train on the bottom as usual.
The 1's pushing the 28, and then you got the 90 and the 10 down there. The 10 got that rest of his damage fixed, so... I mean, I'm surprised. A lot of these guys back here aren't really keeping up. I thought they would get some more damage fixed and they would be up here. Preston Cope's back here, the 09's back here. But it's interesting.
Well, you don't want to spend too long of a pit stop when it's just a stage caution, because you don't want to lose that many spots, and with the varying levels of damage that these guys have, you never know.
Yeah, I've noticed something. This 43 has been just... He's had a big gap ever since the beginning of the stage. Nobody's been able to get to him.
Yeah.
25 is just blocking both lanes right now. And
Yeah, I think it's because the 25, he just keeps going
yeah, but
up and
even
down
before
so
the
much.
25 was up there, the Jelani Howell, he was just still had that big gap. Nobody's been able to get through his bumper. He looks like they must have made really good adjustments there in the stage caution there. Or he's just something
We'll see what
better with that
happens.
car.
If they
42 to the
start
inside.
building up a huge draft, they'll catch him.
Yeah, they're starting to get to
I
him
think
now.
it'll only be a matter of time. Yeah, here comes
3
the
wide,
42,
the 28 down the
3 wide, but
inside, 3 Mustangs, 3 wide off of turn 4.
They're gonna mostly sort it out, and I think this is what the 42 wants to do: just get in line with him and get the run going.
Yeah, here he comes. He's not gonna be able to make the move, but he is definitely there now. This is the closest anybody's been.
Get the draft. I think the 59 kind of got loose in that corner, but he held on to it.
87 way up the racetrack. And here comes the 42. He's going to just try to get a slingshot here down the back. But he's got no help.
87.
No help to him,
Gotta
though.
go high now. High
We got a
lane,
lap
I think,
car.
is a little bit better down the
Oh, I know.
straightaway.
I
on
thought
the
I don't know why I saw a lap car. I could have swore I saw a car. I don't know why.
That 48's coming out of turn 4, isn't he?
No, he's down the back straightaway. He's way behind him.
Oh, okay. I thought they were coming out of 2.
So,
Uh,
the 57 and
He
the
probably
09,
will-
I mentioned they were in that backpack. He raced his way back up here, so they're back in the pack.
Are there any playoff drivers in that backpack? I believe. What happened to the 23? Wasn't he up there? with these
23
guys?
is right there. He's damaged though.
The
The
88.
00, he should be up there, but he got a bad pit stop, or he pitted late, so he really didn't. He lost all his track position. 88's back
With
here.
all the guys wrecked out
53
though.
is
Did
back
Noel
here.
Rivera
Makes it a good spot.
DNF?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he's
did.
out.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
I believe that will be just his elimination because he's
So
below
the
the line.
47 and the 97 were the drivers to be eliminated.
And Steiner
Wow.
was the best driver on points that wasn't locked in. He was 34 points above, and him DNFing, will that really kill his chances? He was the best guy on points.
I don't think he's eliminated yet, but he's
in trouble.
I don't know. He's
And like
definitely in trouble.
continuing, the 43 still out front. The 74, his race his way back up to second, even though he's really not in second in points, and he's going to try to make a move for the lead.
This 43.
Of course,
I
the
think
lap
the
car
74
first
car
guy
is
to
the
catch
fastest car on the track. He's just so
It's,
quick.
It is really, really
Maybe
unfortunate.
they put some
that his
illegal
engine
parts in
blew
that
up.
engine after when they blew up.
It looks like Lara is right outside the top 10. So hopefully
Yeah, he's hanging off the draft.
it looks like yeah.
This is way more than the top 10 up front, and he's just barely holding on to these guys. So we'll see what happens here. I think eventually though, it's gonna start fading.
44 might lose the draft here, guys.
Oh yeah, they might. 3 wide, the 57 in the middle. Here comes the 42 and the
I think
1.
they'll probably get back up there.
Mitchell on his back bumper, moved him out of the
Nobody can
way.
get around that.
For
43.
second.
Yeah, he gave him a bump right there. 3 wide in the back, and the 1's got a lot of help behind him now. So
This is
no
the
one's
most I've.
been able to catch the 43.
Yeah, this is the most I've ever seen somebody lead at a super speedway race.
No one. Yeah, I don't. It's really surprising here.
He's got a quick race car right now. He's looking for his first win of the season. But he's gonna have to
Stuart
fend
Haas
off
and
the
these
field.
guys. I think the 1 has decklet damage. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's from that pit road incident. They weren't able to fix that, and the 09's gonna make a move for second.
It's not affecting him because he's up
Yeah.
there. But
I'm gonna take a
You
quick
guys
pit
didn't
stop. You
know,
guys take it away.
subscribe to PewDiePie.
all right, boys.
We have a 09. Maybe he can generate something behind the 43.
The ones taking the high side there. I mean,
Taking the high side is just never a good idea.
uh,
Problem
And
is,
it
I think we're
turns
having
and-
too many guys migrate to the top off the corners. Here comes the 90 down to the bottom.
he's taking
They
the
gotta
high
get more
side.
cars
This,
down there.
The 09's all over the 43. Here comes the 90.
It's 90 and Nick Hagee.
God, the
He's getting a
43.
big push from the 10.
He's
The
gonna get a nice
43 is
push.
just
He's gonna have to
so
go to the
fast.
inside. No. He's gonna slip back in line.
10
I've-
getting a push from Blaze McKinney in the 87 there.
I've never seen anyone just dominate a plate race like the way the
Hope he
43
can
is
get
right now. Now they're
3
3
wide.
wide for second.
It was the 59, and then that just
Shuffled out.
changed very quickly.
Yeah, he shuffled back on the top. Here comes McKinney. I don't know what he's going to do, honestly. Someone's going to have to get a huge slingshot if they want any chance of that 43. But I just have the
These
feeling that
three-
eventually his big run right here is going to run out.
The top 3 right here have been the best cars all
The
race.
89 look low. We have help. No, there goes the 59. Nobody seems to be able to make the move by the 43. Maybe they're getting caught in the air.
59 looking to get past the 87 here on this corner.
Oh, but here comes lap traffic.
Here comes the lap car.
They're
Will he
getting
be in
moved
the
around
way?
a lot on the bottom.
gonna
Here
get
comes
in
the
the lane.
43. No, he's not going to get caught. Oh, yeah, he
Oh,
is.
He's getting
no.
caught.
87.
I came back at the right time.
Outside.
And that time the lap car worked to McKinney's favor, and he's out front now.
Yeah, that's going to let him pull away. That's
Yeah.
going to kill the pack, and the 43 is not happy with him on the radio.
I mean, those top 2 aren't going to be able to stay
Look
up
at how
front
tight
that
they are.
long.
Look at how tight they are.
Ooh.
The
There
one's
had
trying to
have
get
been
down.
some sort of communication. Oh, that's 4 wide coming up right here.
They're not 4 wide.
They were
They're
about to be
close.
4 wide.
They're really, really close.
Rewind.
One thought
It
better
looked-
of it.
it
He
looked
wanted,
like
he
they
wanted
were
him to go
about to
low,
go
but he
4
couldn't
wide
do it
there.
because there was someone in the way.
Yeah.
It
All
looked
those
like
guys
they were
were
about to go
on the
4 wide right there. They didn't end up going 4 wide, but
These-
looked awfully close.
These top 2 aren't going to be able to stay up front for much longer because they're by themselves and then the whole pack.
Back is
And
Oh,
then
wait,
pit stops will be a factor.
Yeah.
Blaze McKinney has been working his way up front again, and he's been doing well again.
He's finally up there. And look at the run these guys have when they're single file.
with the 43 leading it.
You just have to worry.
Look at the
about-
run he's got. Oh my.
He's still just incredibly fast.
I mean, the 09 was just tandem drafting with
got
him all the
the
way down
book.
the back straightaway.
I don't know. Can they lock bumpers
50
here, guys?
making his way back up again.
Hey, who cares?
They're allowed to lock bumpers.
And he's gonna make a move back to the lead. Yeah, who cares? It's
Yeah, the lap car was basically
Anything goes.
treated like the lap car was
Oh,
basically
problem for the
minor
09.
inconvenience. Oh,
Problems for the 09. Pull
from
down.
second.
Maybe a tire.
Because he abruptly stopped. The engine's still running. I think he has a tire
he's not
down.
Smoking. I
mean,
think
he-
a tire went down. Yeah.
He can still have a tire go down. Yeah, he's still running. I mean, I don't know.
It's a
Barely.
tire.
Wait.
The speed is going down. Is
He
he out of
is
gas?
really, really
He could be out of gas.
The engine's still running just
good
fine.
break.
He could be out of gas.
Could that bring out a caution?
Well, he's off the racing surface right
Yeah,
now. so
no
probably
caution.
they're
Jelani
racing
Howell
for,
and Blaze McKinney out front, but McKinney's gonna make a
I
move.
think that the other driver seeing that might bring some some drivers to pit road there.
Yeah, because they don't know if it could be fuel, if a fuel issue, it could be a tire issue. So these guys want to watch out for that.
We're getting closer
Only
to 10 to
15
go,
laps to
too,
go.
Yeah.
so we'll see what happens.
The 59 going down to the bottom.
25 is there. Blaze McKinney leading the pack. The 44's worked his way up into the top 5 now after that, and the whole rest of the pack. Where'd the...
Typically at this track, we'll see.
Oh,
that
here,
some-
yeah, you're right. Pit stops. The 1,
Yeah,
the
they're pitting.
57, the 89, the second half of that first pack came to pit road.
Oh.
The 09 ran out of gas.
Yeah, I think the 09 ran out of gas there. And that brings most of the rest of the field to
Yeah,
pit road.
everyone's coming to pit road.
Everybody's coming down.
Oh, we see any incidents?
Keep an eye on that for sure, but that'll definitely give the first guys that pitted a huge advantage.
Yeah. We'll have to see what happens if Johnny Howell can get his way back to the front. Because he's been probably the fastest car I've seen out here, along with McKinney.
Jelani Howell basically just treated that lap car like it was a minor inconvenience to him.
Yeah,
I think you guys aren't really paying much attention in the 59 because he's been
oh yeah,
he's
been
really
silently
low.
running well.
Guys, that
Yeah,
poor
we
Anthony's
mentioned
out
him.
there
The
by
10
himself
got
right now.
loose on pit road. I think.
Oh,
car
contact!
Oh, there goes.
The 43
That
beat
was
the 87
very
out.
close.
Or no, he actually got around him. The 44 is going to come out second. A great pit stop for Ethan Lara.
I have no idea how the 87 got around the 23, I believe it was.
25.
right
He
there.
almost nailed him.
Yeah, he just got tapped, and he was lucky it was just a tap, because that could have been much worse for the 87.
53 is going to come to pit road. Still a lap down. Here comes the
So-
rest of these lead lap cars.
The lead pack right now was the first few cars that came off pit road. This is the lead pack right here up on the top.
Those are the guys that
one,
first
the
came to
32,
pit
the
road.
10,
Watch
the
out.
87. Oh, careful. Don't want to get LePage.
And Blaze McKinney will come out first. He is your leader.
Coming to 2 laps to go now.
Twice.
And for the first time today, 2 chase drivers out front, first and second.
10 to go.
And Lara, he snuck his way up here. He's going to go for the lead.
He'll take it probably. Yeah, he will. The 87 has 43 is coming on the bottom now.
And
That'll
Ethan
give the
Lara
44 a huge
was
push.
in the middle of the pack all day, got involved in that big wreck. We thought he was done. He's leading this race, but what a run from the 43 with no help. Just drives right by the 44.
He got a slingshot. He didn't need the help when he gets a slingshot. The 44 is falling off now.
43 has just been dominant today. Earlier in the race, we had not seen much, but it's definitely come out later in this race.
There were a ton of
I'm gonna
lead changes,
go
but
here.
the 43 has just been such a dominant car. I
Trying
don't think
to
I've ever
fix
seen
the
this from anyone like this.
ticker.
Ticker's gone, boys.
Oh, the field's starting to form back together. 42.
For those of you who are in the
Where's
chat,
Lap
23
right here,
running?
Cornell.
for those of you who are in the chat, F to pay respect for the ticker.
Yeah, F for the ticker, guys.
Now, what happened to that 23 car? Did he fall back more, or is he still back there in that second
He's
pack?
in that second pack. He's in 14th currently. It's a decent run for him.
Wait, did the 44 just get held up right there, or am I mistaken?
No, he just he had no help back there, so he's just sliding the back of the pack. Preston Cope and Nick Bingham are going to try to catch
There
up to
goes
this pack.
There goes the 59 on the inside trying to get past him.
Yeah, he worked with the lap car, and Howell's going to get double teamed for the lead. And Zach Kame's going to go to the lead.
Is there a possibility we have more contact, more carnage?
I don't
think
think
so,
so.
honestly,
I mean,
but
we'll
you
have to
never
see.
know.
Colin Cope
I mean,
back
you
up here in a
got
second.
time to go.
I'm not gonna rule out the possibility that they wreck.
11, no, 9 to go. Coming to 8.
I've never seen a car just run in front so much like the 43 has at a plate race. There are so many factors. It's such a wild card.
And I don't blame the 59 for blocking him right there.
Oh yeah, that's a great block.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a huge block job right here.
Because this 43 is making this outside lane work. He's going somewhere.
But the 59 does help with the draft from the 74
Yeah,
there.
he's gonna. The 43 is gonna get the run off the corner here.
Here comes the 42 now.
43's got a. He actually has no push from behind. He's just getting that suck up draft from the back of the 59, and the 43 is gonna clear for second.
He's pulling slingshots around these guys right now.
Yeah, that 43 has really great aerodynamics on that car. They tuned that car really good in the shop. You can tell because that thing is just amazing in the draft, and he's gonna make a move for the lead again.
Yeah, there he goes. He's gonna take the lead here.
42 goes with him.
Oh, the 74's blocked.
It won't matter.
74 is trying to.
No, never
It will not matter. Minor inconvenience.
43 back to the lead. Ethan Lara back up to third. Preston Cope in fourth, and we got a wreck maybe. I saw smoke. Huh? What happened? Oh, watch out! Oh, the 94.
Whoa.
What's the 94 doing right there?
What?
He made his way right.
What was that smoke from?
Yeah,
though?
what was that?
I think it was from the 25.
I don't think it was enough.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Whoa,
there
there
was
it is.
Yeah, he had no help here, and the 32 came up on him with a big push, and I think he cut him off.
Was that a yellow?
Yeah, he cut him off. Hard into the wall. Yeah,
Oh,
there
wow.
wasn't a caution because they didn't really spin out.
Yeah, they kept it going.
That's basically Matt Kenseth and Joey Logano.
He just cut him off. He tried to block him. It didn't work out so well for him. Let's go back up front here live.
Good.
And what do you know, the 43's still out in front, but Preston Cope has silently made his way up to the front. We have not talked about Preston Cope at all. And he's up here up to second. The 59 back up here on the third on the inside lane. McKinney fourth on the inside lane. Ethan Lara back there in seventh.
Teammates
you
right now
remember-
on the top two.
If you remember, Preston was running up front earlier in this race, but he fell
Yeah, I
back.
mentioned it a few
built
times.
his way-
Yeah, he fell
He
back.
built his way.
He did fall back, but now he's back up there. But yeah, you're right, Connor. He's been up front here a lot.
Those two Jam 1 cars, they're going to battle here for this win.
He's catching up to him.
They're going to catch these two lap cars, and it's going to change the way this race runs. It's going to change the way
You know,
it
it'll
goes here.
all be in the hands of the 43, which line he takes, because that will depend on
Yeah.
what the other guys
At least
go.
these
Yeah,
guys are
lap
mostly
car.
single file. That really helps if they catch this lap car single file. This 87's trying so hard to get past this 59 right now.
I think everybody's trying to get on the 43.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously, but the 87, he's only a
It's
few
just
positions
looking-
away to win, but
It's just looking impossible right now for these drivers, but you never know.
4 to go.
4 to
Yeah.
go.
87 to the inside. Zach came
Couldn't
stuck
make
on
it
the
work.
outside.
Here comes the lap cars.
Coming off the turn 2.
I think either this
I don't
lap
know
or
if they'll
next
be
lap
as
they're going
big
to
as a
catch up.
factor because they don't seem to be as slow as.
Yeah, they're not as slow, but they're still going to play some factor. They're going to catch him
They
right here
just-
in the corner.
They just have no draft,
And
which is why.
Calamity corner.
Oh, they're going to catch him right in.
boy.
Oh, the 57 drove the 43 up the racetrack.
Are
Well,
they going to go 3 wide for the... Oh my god, that was a stupid move by the
Oh, the
57.
26 blocks the 43, though. He crosses him
Catch up.
over to the
How
inside.
did the 43 do that?
Top to
fast.
bottom.
Right around those cars.
Looks like these guys are just going to kind of...
Wedding
fast
goes
enough
left.
to stay in
the
the
middle.
pack.
Nah, he's slower.
They're slow. That might be the end of the race for the 87.
He's going to be all the way at the end of this pack. I don't know if he can race his way through all these, like,
Twice
6
in a row.
cars. 57, he
Two
makes the
races
move.
in a row.
But nobody went with him. That's going to really kill Preston Cope. No, the 59 goes with him. Now they go with him. I thought nobody was going to... I thought they were just going to leave him out there.
Remember the 74
I mean, the
lap
74
down?
is the only one that's a lap down there, but
Yeah, I think they all work together there to get that 74 out of the
I
way.
think it's about time we call in the dogs and put out the fires.
Here
We'll
comes
have
the
to see.
59 now.
Can the 59
Let's
push
go.
the 57?
2 to go now.
2 laps to
Can we
go.
see maybe? We maybe see if they pit lap 30.
Nah, I don't think they will.
Nah.
Possibility.
They will not.
Can Preston Cope
43.
get to his teammate before the race is over? He has a draft. He has a run.
He does have a big run
Here he
here.
comes.
That's the biggest run
Here,
anyone's
to the
gone on
inside.
43.
Somebody
Oh,
got
he
to the
had help.
43.
He
Preston.
does have help.
Preston Cope on the inside. They're going to catch a
Oh,
lap car
no.
this time. They're going to catch a lap car coming to the white flag.
Oh no.
Preston Cope to the lead, but for how long?
One more lap to go at Daytona. They are going to catch
Oh,
a
White
lap
flag
down.
sponsored
They
by
have
Credit One
help.
Bank.
The 57 has help.
But will he get
Before
blocked?
you
No.
can say hi?
They all went around the lap car
No.
just fine.
Oh, the 43.
It's going to be between
Goes
Zach
high.
Kame and Preston Cope. Zach Kame has help from the 74.
57's a sitting
59
duck
on
right
the
now.
wall.
The 74 makes the move. And he's a
He's
lap
not
down.
even racing.
He's the lap down.
He's not
Will
even
he
racing
affect-
for it.
Will he affect? Oh no.
Zach Kame, he's lost.
Oh, he's gonna
That's
get held
it.
up on the top. That's it. That's
Preston Cope,
That's it.
Preston
The
Cope looks like
it.
he's
Finally, Preston Cope.
the dominant 43 car of Jelani Howell, falls back at the end, and Preston Cope is gonna get side. Wait, Colin Cope to the inside. Oh, did he win it?
Oh.
Didn't he win
It's
that?
a tie.
Yes, he did,
It's
just
a
barely.
dead draw.
Oh
Holy
my
cow.
God.
I think they're
Cope.
going to give it to the 57.
Cope made a last 3/1000ths of a
Oh, yeah,
second.
it is.
Oh.
Second. Cope
Just
brother. 1, 2.
barely.
Oh,
Just
Ah,
barely.
he
One of the
got-
closest races we've ever had on GoPro Cup Series history.
We've had some close finishes, and that's definitely up there. But Preston Cope just barely takes it.
wow.
We were talking about him. He was dominating earlier in this race, and then he fell back, but comes back late in the race when it matters. And
Never say
Wins it.
die.
And heartbreak for Jelani Howell. Dominated the second half of this race. Fell back at the end. Nobody went with him. He shot to the back and he finishes 6th. Ethan Lara, though, an impressive 3rd place finish that should help him in the points. I think he definitely should
that's
be in.
huge.
Chris Lilly
That
ends
is
up 27th, 2 laps down. Drake Osland 25th. Inman comes home 16th. Gazzola 14th. We'll have to see in the points, so we'll post them in just a little bit.
How many playoff drivers finished behind the 53?
I believe 2. Yeah, Rivera and Steiner. And Brian
don't
Lilly, but
know.
he doesn't count because he's already locked in.
Brian Lilly's locked in. I don't know, guys. This is going to be really close.
So how about
I
that?
know.
I want to go see that finish again. I thought it was
Yeah,
over,
let's see that finish
but
again.
the 42 just worked with the
74, I believe, right?
yeah, he went behind him and just got such a huge draft because this 57 got so far out that they just caught him in a hurry and he didn't block him. Look at this
I
run.
mentioned the 57 was going to be a sitting duck,
Yeah.
and he was because he went high here.
Look at this.
The 74, even though he wrecked earlier in this race,
What a-
Oh, man.
Oh,
this
wait.
is
Oh.
so close. No, the 57 just got him.
holy cow.
It's really a shame for the 74 because he probably would have been up there and in contention to win this race had he not had
But-
some kind of failure on the first lap.
Yeah, we're never gonna-
He had that failure, and I think all of us thought, oh, he's not going to play any factor in this race.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he ends up playing, and he ends
He
up playing one of
almost
the
did.
biggest.
He was
did almost
he,
play the
he
big
helped
factor.
so many drivers draft this race.
Oh
It
yeah,
was-
he was just like the little helper out there. He didn't even really race for his
I
own
think-
good. He was just helping
I think
everybody
he-
out.
and he almost won that race.
I think a lot of people are going to be
42
sending
there.
him gifts.
I mean, and then a lot of people are going to be sending the number 60 car a few different things.
Well, that was last race, but still.
Well,
Yeah.
they're probably
Alright,
still in
yes.
on the postal service now. So
Yeah.
So,
What a race.
next race will be at the Charlotte Roll.
That'll be
That
fun.
will be an entertaining way to kick off the next round.
And then Kansas and ISM, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Entertaining
Inside
couple
Center
races.
Championship for
So we'll post, or I'll post the points just here in a little bit, and then you guys can see who made it onto the round of 6. It's still up for grabs. We really don't know who's in and who's out. It was a crazy race. It was just as I expected. I didn't expect that giant wreck though, but
yeah,
like
that
the
was
whole
crazy.
field. But you know, it ended up being entertaining in the end. Preston Cope gets his first win in I don't even know how long.
It's his first with
Since his when he was in that 24 Chicagoland, I believe.
Yeah, it's been a long time,
That
and
was a
like
few seasons
season
ago.
5 or 4. It's been a while, so we'll see you guys at the Roval, and that'll definitely be fun. So, see you guys this weekend for
Denver Roval or the normal Roval?
Charlotte Roval.
Charlotte Roval.
Charlotte Roval.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see you guys. Yeah, the Denver Roval was definitely fun, but the Charlotte Roval will be interesting.
Alright, guys.
We'll see you guys there, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye, guys.
Take care, guys.
Bye.